Yo, what is going on? No need for a long starting screen, am I right? I already started late. I don't even remember what players count this is on. If I don't die right off the bat. How do you play this game again? I forget already. Oh, Skunk Ape, what's going on? Troy, what is up? What is up? Welcome in, fellas. I think this is 7. I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. But Hammered is one of the few builds just my own opinion, that I think is perfectly fine to do higher players counts out here. The other ones just aren't really fast enough relative to how powerful these guys hit you up, but the survivability is so crazy, the amount of damage you do on Hammered in. Maybe some other ones too. Maybe that takes a little bit out of date, actually, now that I think about it. Well, I just identify some of the blue stuff here. Just terrorize. Let me turn this down a bit. Speakers of mind a little louder than I want them. Yeah, it's 7. Wow. Boom. Jay, what's going on? Yoshi. Gotenheim, I think. Hello, Everflames. Yo. First solo cell phone, Burroon. Nice. Dude, firsts of super rare stuff like that. It's awesome. Wicked. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Yeah, we got some pretty good terror zones today lined up for here. So I decided too many of these guys up here. But yeah, I decided to do a regular time stream today instead of a later stream, just because it's a holiday weekend. It's Friday, and actually, I gotta get up really not that early, but I gotta get up and go early, I should say. Golfing tomorrow, actually. Crazy. See how that goes. Welcome in, Ryan. Yo. Jay said he's been finding a ton of trap skillers, huh? The game's trying to talk you into it. What's going down? Oh, he got killed real fast, huh? Why is my redemption or not? Oh, no, I didn't switch. Oh, supposed to use a potion, I guess. I thought I swapped weapons, but indeed I did not. Poor guy. Boy, these guys are hitting me pretty hard for some reason. One of these years, the 220s are coming. Doesn't look like it's this year, though, huh? Pork, what's going on? The Mad Hatter, what's going on? Recently found my channel. Welcome in. Favorite class? I mean, I play Sorceress all the time. I kind of fall into the same thing that everyone else does. Having teleport early on is obviously clutch. Nova Sorceress is probably one of my favorites currently, I suppose. Super easy to play, area of effect. You just have to get close and everything gets taken out. Lots of survivability. So, probably my favorite build on that. So yeah, that'd be the answer. Sasquatch, welcome in. Yo. Back here, bump. Didn't know this guy was still up here. Jay said never tried that trapper outside of normal. Yeah, lightning trap's pretty good. Fire ones can work in some places. I don't think really beyond players 3. Maybe some people disagree, but I think the fire traps maybe past like players 3 is about as high as I'd go in places like the Stony Tomb stuff. Lighting traps are pretty solid. Pretty solid. Not my favorite playstyle, though. I hate having to throw them down, taking like 7 years to throw them down. And, ooh, man. Well, even the Hammerden with max block out here and stuff, getting touched up a little bit. One of my resistances just barely ever so slightly not capped.
I can't carry it. I can't carry it.
Crazy. Hammerden is 96, Ryan, 96. First day back at D2RJ, Frenetic. What's going on? What's up? Long time break. IK armor and a Surun right off the bat. Congrats, man. Nice. Half a burr right off the bat. First day back. That's pretty crazy. That's some good luck there. Let's see. Wolf Howl, Passion. Barb with Wolf Howl and Passion, huh? Interesting. I don't remember. Isn't Passion the one with Zeal on it? Because if you Wolf Howl into a whatchamacallit, if you Wolf Howl into the Werebear, then you can't use the Zeal, right? There might be something there I'm missing, obviously, but unless Passion isn't the one I'm thinking of.
I can't.
Sure you can, guy. My name is something with Pulsant. I don't understand what that means actually, so don't understand that. Dwarf Star. I'm actually not Commander. No, I don't have the build like spec'd out for one particular farming location, so. Oh, Passion's minus 24 cold. Okay. Gotcha. Let me Google machine that too. Detour Passion. I can't remember for sure. Look at everything that's on it. So why would that be? Oh yeah, no, Passion. Yeah, Passion's the one with, yeah, it's got one to Berserk and one to Zeal. The one with the minus cold res is something else. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at it right now. Let me pull up. I'll pull up what I'm looking at right now here with my. Gonna be behind the chat over here. I actually pulled up the ginger thumbnail. Kind of behind my head here, but yeah, it's got the Zeal on it right here. Voice of Reason. Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. No, I haven't heard of that because I don't know the logic behind wanting minus enemy cold res on a Werebear barb. I don't see the connection. Anything good? Of course not. Trav always giving me nothing all the time. Come on, Trav. What level should you respec to hammers? So like on a playthrough, the Satid. Pretty much as soon as you can get to them, really. Hammers are so powerful. You can go, it depends if you're starting with the Holy Fire aura, which a lot of people will recommend for a paladin off the bat. Like Holy Fire with like a Zeal point at the start. You can do it as soon as you can, as soon as you get hammers, or sometimes people will wait till like Act 4 a Nightmare because fire really does not work super great in the Cast Sanctuary and Nightmare. Boy, can you take him out? He's magic resistant, so I'm not killing him fast enough to cast. Dang it. Skill issuing going on here. Only a little bit of a skill issuing though. Hell's Amulet. Nick Stevens coming with the fellas. Welcome in. Oh shoot, I clicked good thing I didn't miss, not that it mattered, but no, is Nova the best budget? I think Nova's right there with Blizzard, depending on what specifically you want to do. Blizzard is going to be great for Andariel, better for Andariel, Moat Trick and Mephisto, some stuff like that. You can go Ancient Tunnels. Nova is the best, probably in my opinion, at farming like the Countess for keys. You can do Arcane Sanctuary and do the Summoner. And if you get real frisky, you can do Neelathak. Budget Neelathak. Budget Nova Sorceress Neelathak, you're going to die sometimes, but... So, they're kind of... I think they're about, like, to say they're both really good, but just for different things. Clears Uber's easy. Oh, it's just an Uber killer? Oh, never mind then, yeah. No, stuff... I mean, almost... All you have to do is put Goblin Toes on literally any melee build, and you can take out Ubers. Like, it's like T-Gods, Goblin Toes, and you can clear Ubers. Life tap on. Nature's Peace says Swish. Yeah, yeah. That is true. That is true. Sometimes hard to get. Mark Making, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Friday slaying. Yeah. Friday slaying. We got a reasonable. We got this. We got... I forget what the other ones in the middle are, but then we got cows coming up too. So... Why do I have prayer up here? What's going on? Well, the wrong door. I must have rolled the wheel in accident. Good old laying of hands. Free to NATO, not good enough. Anything else in here that could be interesting? Not really. No. Welcome in Smolps, yo. Frenetic saying tomorrow morning. Chaos and Andy back to back. Yeah, those are the days. Those are the days. I didn't look at tomorrow. I don't look that far ahead. So, Commander Replay said he's convinced Trav is not good at all for farming. I mean, yeah, I never have great luck here either. But I mean, I can look up the odds and I know what they are. But like, I don't know. Everyone else loves it. So, and the odds on the drop odds calculator say it's good. So, I mean, I don't know. Why is the redemption not working good? Huh. Yes, please. Am I not close enough? Oh, yeah. Wasn't quite on top of him. Street Sweeper, welcome in. First time playing Pally after years. Herman says, problem with hammers is hard to target. Most of the time monsters move weirdly and hammers miss them. It is true. Yeah. I really do not like hammers before Enigma. And then you have to telly stomp them and then you'll hit them every time. But yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Hammers isn't generally my favorite build, but I haven't played it in a while. And it's, I don't know, just kind of have a good time using it right now because I haven't used it in so long. Like, I don't know, maybe once a year I'll use hammers or something. I mean, it is a powerful build if you got the gear for it and stuff, so.
I am overburdened.
So much stuff, hard to see. Glad to see my fingers intact. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really big firework guy, so I mean, we had some sparklers and some of those like little snapper things you throw down on the ground and they pop or whatever. So maybe I'll pick something up next year, but I didn't go all out this year, or didn't even get. Last year I got a pack of like just like the ground fireworks or the fountains or whatever they're called. So wow, some up here is getting after it. Two Sunder Charms at the same time. Both nothing I'm interested in. Whatever. I like Bullrock Blade is a cool name. I just like it. Good old Totemic Mask. Good old Jalals. 155. I feel like that goes to 200. Not that it matters too much. It's a good you know, it's like a budget, good, just standard. Can't go wrong with the Jalals on a druid, right? Can't go wrong with it. Swish said hasn't seen Andy terrorize in like 2 weeks. Serna Burr within 4 runs of each other. Nice. Yes, that's one of the annoying things with Terror Zones. If your life doesn't meet up with this Terror Zone schedule, you feel like you're missing out. And well, that's the whole point of why they did them the way they did them, I guess. But I don't like it. I don't like when they add FOMO into the game. You know what I mean? So, where's the muscle shirt? What's going on, boss? Just a regular, you know, just a regular quick dry shirt today. No muscle shirts. It's the Down and Dirty 2015. That was a long time ago. Like one of those mud run obstacle course shirts or whatever. Like for doing that back in the day. Speaking of things I would never do again, by the way, those like mud run things where you like dive and crawl in the mud and stuff. Never ever do one of those again. You always after we did that, like in the next few years after that, I heard all these stories about people like getting these crazy like infectious diseases from people like diving in the mud and like bleeding in it and getting scratched by the rocks and stuff, and then yeah, stuff like that. I'm like, oh gosh, never mind, not doing that anymore. Faux Pally good for endgame. Yeah, Faux Pally's really good, Greg. Faux Pally's pretty good. I would say Hammers probably kills like Chaos Sanctuary faster on players 8, but I would say if you're like players 1, players 3, you could argue, depending on the player, like Foe will be faster clearing the Chaos Sanctuary than a Hammerden. Mark said they had the mortars going all night around his house. Yeah, that's how it was by my house too, but I fell asleep like 11 something, but I woke up again at like 2:30 and there was nothing going off anymore, so I was kind of happy about that. But show the damage real quick. It's at 36, but it doesn't hammer damage doesn't really get shown great. Personally, I don't really pay attention to skill damage literally at all in this game because it's never right. I guess it's only good for maybe comparing the same build to the same build, you know what I mean? We got... Funny because, yeah, you'll look at hammers and you're like, oh, I do 3,000 damage. And then you'll look at, you know, some other build, Lightning Fury job is on or something, and it says you do like 20,000 damage. Oh. Bow is safe too, says Swish. Totally, totally. Hammer Pally looks boring? Okay. Steady chill, alright, you know. I'm having a good time. So, sorry. I mean, it's really pretty much identical to like you have to aim, you have to pay attention more, and you have to move around a little bit more, but it's essentially just a Nova Sorceress, but you don't hit the entire radius, you hit like a radius like this. But it's essentially the exact, almost the same play style as a Nova Sorceress, just a little different. 71, just off. Treenax said Google featured one of my videos. Which one was it? You don't mind me asking. That's kind of funny, kind of crazy. What is laying of hands good for, says Nate? Laying of hands is great on most melee builds, huh? Just you get your increased attack speed that way, and that damage to demons, since almost everything in the game is demons. Well, like 70% or 75% of monsters are demons. Laying of hands are definitely good for melee characters. Sure. For the 1 in a trillion, that's gonna be good.
Is your printer running? You better go catch it.
Oh, Biv coming in with a huge crazy. You guys are getting up there in numbers. 27 months of Slayership. Ooh. Appreciate you. Nice. Thank you so much. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Jeez, getting all crazy here. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't remember what video it was, but you just remember seeing my face. Yeah, that's like 50% of my videos, right? I don't put my face on all of them, but, you know, I'm like, well, what am I going to put on this thumbnail? I don't know. Sure, I'll put a picture of me. Why not? Everyone does that, right? Another Geeds, of course. And of course it's no good. Oh man, wish I got on a little bit faster there. I had too many little chores going on all at once. I was gonna get on right at noon, but then I was like, oh no, it's like 7 minutes till the laundry needs to be switched from the washer to the dryer. I guess I'll wait. And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot I sprayed the shower, and then I gotta scrub it real quick. Yeah, great. At least not these. Oh, what are those doing there? Didn't realize I'd used all those. That's one thing, you'll use the full rejuice out here, and then you don't find, they don't drop full rejuice usually, so. Gotta go catch some of these other monsters over here that might drop me some. They're a champion somewhere. Are you? Nope, just gonna waste time. No champion anywhere. None of them. None of them. Do Thunder Charms drop this regularly at Trav? Now, I don't regularly run Trav. If I had to suspect, yes. Trav is kind of known for, like, jewelry, runes, and charms are kind of like the main go-tos out here, like that it's known for. I don't know if Thunder Charms are kind of in a different category, sort of, but I would guess that they kind of are this common out here. But the thing is it's probably usually not terrorized this often, and Trav can actually be semi-difficult if you don't have like a fully decked out character. It's semi-difficult. Depends on the build and obviously and that kind of stuff, but weird Colossus sword, huh? Weird. Enchant frozen orb build. You think I can get to hell with that? So you're enchant. So what are you like enchanting, Global? Are you doing one of the like the enchant bow? Or what are you rocking there, I guess? I mean, you could definitely get through hell with pretty much just like just frozen orb, really. I did one of the last times I played through hardcore, I did just straight frozen orb. So good old bone knife. Solid one, right? Biff's like, oh snap, do I have laundry in the washer? Yeah, I can get you. Then the wife comes home and is like, this has been in here for like 6 hours, hasn't it? This stinks. Wash it again. Like, what's my MF at? I think it's 266 is what it was at. Somewhere around there anyways. So not insanely high, but a solid number. None of these things now. Identify my J mod here for sure. 100% chance. Oh, I meant the next one. Fred Yo-Yo! What's going on, Fred? Welcome in. See Global talking about, yeah, he's got Ravenclaw. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can probably make it through the game with that if you. I believe so. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's nothing I've ever done, but it sounds like it should work. Like I said, I've played through with just frozen orb perfectly fine, so I assume if you got the dual spec to it too, maybe. Appreciate the laundry call. There you go. What's going on, Raced in Nightmare with Vengeance Paladin. Absolute favorite build. I've never really rocked Vengeance Paladin before. Never done that one. So that is what am I looking at here? What am I looking at? Yeah, the one that adds the different elements and stuff. Yeah, I've never rocked that one before. I guess you kind of get all your bases covered that way, huh? Come on. Get Troll Nest is good. Troll Nest is cool. Headhunter's Glory. You know what we're gonna need, fellas. 3 sockets. Or bust. Kind of a rare one. Troll Nest is an elite base. And we just got 2 sockets. Unfortunately. Gotta have that 3. Then you can kind of have a niche use for it, I suppose. But if it doesn't get 3, you might as well not even worry about it.
I am overburdened.
Battle command, battle orders. Increase speed. Is there a dual build on Amazon? I mean, I'm sure there is, but I can't really speak to how good it would be at all. So don't pick up rare boots. Oopsie. No, I do. Sometimes between reading chat and trying to think, thinking's a challenge. You know what I mean? I just miss stuff sometimes. Definitely do usually. It must have been hiding on me. Is it smoky by me? So I thought it... Oh, it's a pretty rare set item anyways. Look at this real quick. Tal's Amulet? No, not a Tal's Amulet, but Griswold's Valor's pretty rare. Full Grizz people don't really use a ton, right? But it's kind of a rare one. Kind of cool. I just like finding rare stuff, right? Elite bases and stuff. But it did kind of look smoky, but I was like, maybe it's just humid and kind of like foggy out. So I don't think it was like smoky though. I think it was just humid and foggy this morning. Oh, see, I almost missed. Excuse me, I almost missed that amulet. But is it good anyways? But Jay said, got another Sir Rune. Nice, man. Nice. Vengeance can be slow, but there's nothing in the game you can't kill, right? All right, let's see. I'm not sure. I can't remember offhand if there was any... What about this area? Is this the one maybe that you would... that I would teleport down to the lower level and just skip the upper stuff? Hard to say. I mean, if I can get these champions right out here every time. Leaper. Ooh, leapers are gross. They're just annoying, I should say. Isn't there... What is out here? There it is. Yeah. Leapers are no fun. Yeah, I think I'll probably maybe I'll check that lower level coming up here, unless depending on how the monsters roll or whatever. It'd be cool if they were like consistently spawned along the lower, but you can't really count on that, right? Wait, I don't remember if I thought it or if I said it, but congratulations, Jay, on another Sir Rune getting closer to your Enigma. Commander Replay says he's done like 30 hours. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. He did like 30 hours at Terrorized Andy, no Grizz Helma. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, it is kind of rare. Kind of rare.
I am overburdened. It's locked.
Sacred Targe. 5 resistances on it. Yeah, I think I skipped this one because I decided that the density wasn't good enough to be worth on the higher levels, but then the lower levels seemed like they had better density. This room's not too bad. No good. Bob Ballard, welcome in. Wicked Bull, I did see that. So did Sir Fox, did he ever find his griffins from Pendle, or did he just give up on that after like a month straight? I seen the thumbnail anyways for him saying that he was doing cows until Breath of... I thought it was until Last Wish, he said. I don't know, whatever he was doing, but yeah. I was wondering if he ever found his griffins yet. Oop, what am I doing here? Did I have the wrong weapon out that whole time? I may have. Hostile said he seen a video of someone running full Grizz on Ubers. Yeah, yeah, I could definitely believe that would work perfectly fine. Like I was mentioning earlier, Ubers, as long as you have like T-Gods on and enough attack and like dual Angelics and like some Crushing Blow, you're pretty much fine. Life Tap Wand that you buy from, but you're pretty much going to be fine. Yeah, all the pieces for Grizz, I feel like they're so rare that you can probably get like better stuff that's easier to find, I would suspect. Not necessarily like trade price wise, but I'm just saying like if you're actually like finding it like I am or whatever, probably. But yeah. Yeah, don't forget the Ithrin. There you go. Imagine that being the last. You're like, man, I've been farming Nightmare Countess for like 2 hours trying to get an Ithrin. Actually, you probably get that from normal Countess. I can't remember the rune order. I'd have to Google it again. Probably can. I think it's what, number 6. So yeah, you can get up to at least Tell, I know, from the normal Countess. So yeah, that checks out, I think. Oop, gotta get this guy, I guess. Kraken shell. Set items galore down here. Appreciate you. Don't forget, YouTube people, hit that like button for me, huh? That like button for me. So we're gonna do an unofficial poll right now, by the way. I was thinking about popping a poll into YouTube, but we'll just do an unofficial poll. Everything's too low. 41 to life is good, but 4 max, 48 attack rating on a Grand Chime's unfortunate. If those were higher, that'd be sick. Unfortunate. So I was thinking, what am I gonna do on like Monday? I'm gonna keep rocking the Hammered In, which I could. Maybe do a Wind Druid, or possibly even was thinking maybe do Fury Druid. What do you guys think? But should I keep rocking the high players count here? Hammered in whatever Terror Zone pops up. Because if I did the other ones, like Fury Druid isn't, like, some Terror Zones you're just not going to be able to really do. Like, I'm not going to go farm Andy with a Fury Druid. I mean, I guess I could if I set it up like Enigma-wise, teleport down, swap. But I mean, I don't know, that sounds a little jank. Fire Druid? Fire I'm not a huge fan of, so I maybe I could have slurred it too. I said Fury, not Fire necessarily, but maybe just threw that out there as your recommendation. Fire is I'm not a big fan of the Fire Druid. Like, it's interesting, fun to do once in a while type of thing, but I'm not really in that mood, I guess I'll say. It's Wooda. What's going on? Gilly, welcome in as well. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. Just slaying demons, having a good time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to this strat where we just go with the lower levels here. Dragon Fury, going some off the beaten path there, huh? The dragon rune word, huh? Don't know really about that. Summon Necro? A few people saying Summon Necro. I do like Summon Necro. I haven't really done one in a minute. I mean, I could do that. I was thinking about doing, like, contemplating doing like a strictly like a Hurricane Druid, trying to just, like, obviously you got to get plus skills and stuff, but stack a bunch of Magic Vine and try to just like hammer in the pits and try to get lucky on Tyrell's Might and whatever else I find. But like a P1 pits, just slamming the champions, you know. Just see if just shouting it out if anybody had anything that they really wanted to see. Do you have control click hammers? So no, now that they have quick cast, you don't have to do that anymore if you use the quick cast, because you just hit, like, my other hand's here, like, you just have to hit F1, boom, and it'll just throw a hammer. So it doesn't, like, it's not like click to run and then like hold shift and click to cast. Like right now I'm holding shift and clicking with my mouse, but now you can just hit F1 and cast. Hot and sticky in Toronto. Yeah, it's a little warm around where I'm at too, Michigan. So summertime, right? Let's see. Let me see what everyone has said here. We got a Barb OP, Necro, Singer Barb, Fury, all over the place. Summon Necro, the Fire Druid one there, Summon Necro again, Fury. Yeah, let's see. What do we got here? Another Necro vote. A lot of Necro votes when I didn't even mention it. I don't know. Maybe we could rock a Necro out. Oh, unique ring. And you know the percentages, right? 99% chance of SOJ. Boom. Oh, well. So Ravenfrost. Next time. It'll be an SOJ next time, probably. Boa. We got a Boa vote? Not a big Boa fan. Billy said the heat wave a couple weeks ago was nasty. Yeah, we had, even here in Michigan, we had that time you're talking about, and I don't know exactly where you live, I suppose, but what was it, 95 plus, like several days in a row? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I flipped the AC on, I was just kind of chilling inside. That was like when you're walking from your car, like to the gym, or from your car to like the grocery store, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so hot out here. Javazon. I was thinking about Javazon before, but then I kind of just decided against it. I mean, I like it for cows and that, but I don't really cows and like veil running, I guess is. But besides that, I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I mean, I like it and it's strong and everything, but the telly frames really just get me. They really get me. Switch said he's thinking about doing the Mavinus Cold Zone. I did do a video on that. It's not bad. It's interesting. That's one I would use at like players 1 up to players 3. So I think it's hard for me to remember. I don't think I would ever recommend one of them once you don't want to try the higher players counts. Could be wrong though. Hard to remember. It was a minute ago. It was kind of better than I expected, you know. After they changed some, they rebalanced the skills and, oh yeah, and changed some of the sets a little bit. Yes, please. Electro, welcome in. Give the Amazon some love, she can clear everything. Yeah, I mean, it is true. I mean, everyone's got their own preferences, right? Nothing wrong with that. Some people don't like the Hammerden, as they said. Some people don't like the Javazon. Some people, yeah, you know. Yeah. Arthur says Amazon does more damage than Mosaic Assassin, huh? How about that? I would suspect, I don't know in what type of gameplay are you talking about there? Is that a statement that everybody would agree with, that the lighting, that the Amazon is better than does more damage, is more powerful than the Mosaic Assassin? Like maybe total damage displayed on the character screen type of situation. I did one where I got as much poison damage as possible back in the day. And I got the character screen was 155,000 damage. But yeah, that's over. It's over like 36 seconds or something ridiculous like that. So, and I did take advantage of a skill shrine also, just to FYI there as well. So, Toby, what's going on? Good luck on the stream. Appreciate you. Trying to get a job. Wow, man. Good luck, man. Hopefully hopefully they hire you and they decide to pay you twice what you're asking for. Rune. Oh, I think I needed that too. I need to find a hell rune. I don't remember if I have them all. I forgot I was trying to re-roll a spirit too. I haven't been saving this stuff even. I have not even been paying attention, but what's up, Karma? Yeah, just salary glitch. Exactly. $65,000 per hour. Boadin says Verville for a build I should try. Boadin, yeah, I guess this one maybe I've heard of and stuff, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen Boadin. Oh wait, do I not have a tail rune? Dude, I need to clear this stuff out. What did I do with that other shield? Well, I don't know. Wait. I have a 45 res vortex here, so I don't need a 44. We'll just toss that, I guess. I thought I had a... What did I do with it? Oh, it's this one. I was going to do in the curse shield. Ah. Let's do it. Let's go this way. Well, I gotta clean some of this stuff up. Do I have anything here for a paladin? I can get out of here. That goes on the set mule anyways. There is nothing in here for a paladin. Really. Grizz Caddy, I checked that on the mule over there. So many combat skills for a barbarian, and I'm like, probably not ever going to use those, huh? Close enough. Need to keep up all those mid runes. I do, but I keep like, I don't know. I keep trying to think of a way to like video premise it, but I can't really come up with anything interesting. So. Not sure. Mitch Mannix, appreciate you. A couple of check marks in here, huh? Massive help getting back into the game. Glad to help out, dude. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. And thanks for coming in, hanging out in the stream.
I can't carry it.
Demons to smash that like button. Good call. Haven't shouted out in a minute. Don't forget to hit that like button, fellas. Hey, how do you fly right through my hammers without getting hit? Guy's a sneaky little bugger. Michigan football 2024 prediction. Boy, I don't. College football is so hard to keep track of because there's so many players going in and out all the time. Like leaving and leaving, and then new players coming into the program. I'm not really up on the happenings. I did see Michigan, so, and I know a lot of players left, but they were ranked like 17 or something in the college football rankings. I was like, whoa, we just won the championship and we're starting off the season ranked at like, maybe it was like 13 or something. Maybe I'm exaggerating here, but some amount that I was surprised. So, but not that the very beginning of the season matters too much. When you just win every game after that. Yeah, and I'll be honest too, because there isn't fantasy college football, I don't follow it quite as much, you know what I mean? I know everything about NFL because I love fantasy football so much, but where'd I get the Stormlash? I think that one was from Terrorized Andy, perhaps. I believe it was either Terrorized Andy or maybe the Chaos Sanctuary when I was running it the other day. But if I had to guess, it was probably Terrorized Andy. Safe bet. I'd have to go back and check the tapes. He'll get back into the pros if the Lions can string it together. I mean, they almost made the Super Bowl last year. Like, I mean, that's got to be good enough to get back into it. Am I right? Am I right? 3-2-1. Fist of the Heavens, Holy Freeze, Concentration.
Let's go.
Goes away. Oh, Wicked Plumber coming in being a beast. What? Wicked.
I need a key.
My goodness.
Let's go.
What a fine Slayer. Thank you so much, Wicked Plumber, for insane generosity. Thank you so much. The one man that hops in and leaves me speechless. Just speechless. Thank you so much. Once again, it's what I say every time, but what am I supposed to say with that kind of amazing generosity? Thank you so much. Supporting the channel, supporting the stream, gifting some Slayer ships to what turns out to be 30 Slayers. If you did get gifted a membership, make sure you hammer some of those Evil Mario emotes in there. Hype, 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 hype. That Wicked Plumber, Evil Mario, you get it? You get it? You see what we did there? See what we did there? Take out this little pack here. There you go, Trash. Love to see it. Timeless says, you the man, plumber. Let me fly. Well, too many up here. Let's see. Trash said he had a fantasy college degree. Jeezy says, cube up Elrune to Zod. Nah, I ain't doing that one. I was thinking of making the video for cubing up my mid-rune something like I don't know how to word it. I made all these mid runes disappear. Here's why, or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something clever, catch people's attention. What's the upcoming Terror Zone? I don't remember if the next one's great. I think the next one's kind of meh, but the one after that's then cows. So we had Trav off the bat. This is Halls of the Dead, which I kind of like. Next isn't good actually, but the next then it's the cow level and then Stony Tombs, Rocky Waste. So and actually they're lined up for ones that I actually like. I'm actually a fan of Forgotten Tower. So there's Forgotten Tower, then there's Ares Plateau, which I'm not going to be playing that long, but let me pull it up right here. So and if you look up this is the single player Terror Zone schedule right here. Single player Terror Zone calendar. I have a video. If you look up, I'll just put it into the chats real quick. Actually, wait, why is the YouTube chat not working? Let me redo this real quick. Hold up a second. Never mind. I can't put it into chat, so the chat's not working. It's like read mode only. I don't know. But anyways, if you search. Oh, I forgot that was popping up over there. Oops, I forgot that I was looking at the thing. There's nothing crazy over there. It just says how many likes there were and stuff like that. So don't worry about scrolling back and trying to steal my stream. The stream key is like covered up and stuff. But Let me hop back over here. Usually I have it differently, but yeah, that's what it is. So Saffron put in there. I got a video about it too. So let me pop that back up now. But yeah, this Forgotten Tower here, I actually kind of like. Ares Plateau, you can spam farm, what's his name? Brush Socket. Dark Woods, if you got that sweet Dark Woods waypoint, which you have to roll for to get it, but if you do, it's awesome, so. Yeah, couldn't figure out why the YouTube chat ain't working. It's usually never like that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's up with the bitrate thing too either. Wonder why I'm not getting any good bitrate. My bitrate's not getting up to where I have it set out. Weird. What am I doing? Gunsmith, what's going on? Welcome in. A minute ago we were talking about some mosaics in Amazon and stuff. Gilly says mosaic much stronger, but it's a more effort to keep up the charges. Java's more chill playstyle. Yeah, I guess I never play it, so I don't know the whole keeping up with the charges. Whenever I see other people playing mosaic though, which is occasionally, it usually never looks like too difficult keeping up the charges, but maybe it just depends where you're farming at. You can run into some problems where they run out. Like if you're in the Cast Sanctuary, you probably never have an issue because there's always monsters everywhere. Maybe. Yeah, I'm definitely not an avid mosaicer, so. So many resurrection guys over here. You won't believe what happened to all my runes. There you go. You won't believe what happened. Yeah, you won't believe what happened to all these runes. Why I made all these runes disappear. Something like that, Fred. Exactly. Cube them all up into an rune. Well, all the runes I got, I mean, on that page I have like multiple vexes and like several runes and stuff. So, I mean, I'd cube them up higher than an I deleted all my runes. That was popped into my head at first, but then that doesn't sound. That's too much. That's a bridge too far for even Phil. I seen one the other day that I was, you know, because there's a fine line between like intriguing to get someone to click and then like annoying that it upsets somebody, right? Fine line there. Little Magic Find says team replay. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Gold Magic Find. Hello in the future. We'll say that. Hello in the future. Trash said he thinks that Terrax Andy got fixed for crazy drops. 800 Magic Find. He has no elite drops. Good old Pavis one here, huh? Is Gurk's Sanctuary? With all that damage and magic damage reduced, block chance. I might keep one of these actually. I might keep one of those actually. Technically, one that you would use on like the quote-unquote immortal sorceress. So even my magic find variant of that. I found a few of them before, but I just never kept them because I was, you know, it's one of those ones. I don't know, you know, it is what it is, but won't be invincible if you forget the shield. There you go. There you go. Found an ethereal man catcher, 4 open sockets. Nailed it. Guess what you're gonna build now? Going for that infinity for your mercenary. Nice, congrats. All thanks to my stream, huh? Nah, it's all thanks to your perseverance and your determination. Ooh. What are we looking at? Edward, what's going on? Howdy, y'all. Still searching. Psychonet says up here for 20 S, 3 skills, gloves for my Haas. So you're trying to trade a Haas for the 320 gloves, you're saying? I think is what that's saying. 320. I might have to break down one of these days and shop some. I'm gonna be honest. If I ever, next time I'm gonna use it Amazon, if I ever get around to it, like here in the near future, I'm just gonna have to shop some. I don't know. I could just. It's not gonna be a huge difference if I have like, I don't know, 20 increased attack speed with 1 skill or whatever. Yeah, it is some damage, but I mean, like, I don't know. How much are we really talking about here? How much kill speed were you talking about here, right? Or I could spend what could be 6 or 8 hours shopping for gloves. or just waste 2 or 3 hours. If I don't find them in 2 or 3 hours, I'll just be like, all right, I'm done. Favorite low-level unique besides Rib Cracker. So yeah, Rib Cracker's even. It can obviously be upgraded. It's not an elite base, I suppose, but it's still. Favorite low-level unique, huh? You know what? I got a kind of a funny one, and it's kind of got a story behind it. What is that one staff? Is it Twitch Throw or something like that? No, Twitch Throw is an armor. I think. That one staff that's like 1 to all skills with like 40 increased attack speed and like 50 all res or something. We found it in, on a playthrough for ladder reset, we found it in normal difficulty. And then because it was so good, I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is better than having a spirit with some garbage shield, right? So we didn't even take the time to go get a spirit shield. We just used that razor switch. Ooh, yeah, there, that's what it is. I just used that staff on my teleport sorceress because I was a teleporter for the team. Just used it straight through hell difficulty. So I guess I'll go with that one. Not necessarily my favorite because it's so god tier, but just kind of, you know, thinking about it, you know what I mean? SOJ, there you go, yeah, right? Find it from Nightmare Andy. SOJ is my favorite. There are a lot of uniques that are like, kind of like lower level that are better than, like more used than even the higher level stuff. A lot. Good 220s are more expensive than Haas, says Saffron. Yeah, true story, I think. I'm not great on trade values there, but... Gold Magic Find said, big fan of Tarnhelm. Yeah, that's one of those... If you find it early on, I suppose, yeah, the 1 to scale with the Magic Find. It's a little cute helm, right? A little cute helm. Hero Optimism says they remembers the old days when jab skill was amazing. Only on how fast you could click is that what it would go on. I don't remember that. That's crazy. Don't remember that at all. Fred says Chanseys. That's a good call. I do use those semi-frequently. Oop. Good old Chanseys. Yeah, the question of your favorite low level, I guess it kind of depends on how low level you're talking about too, because if you go on if you say low level, like budget, if you're just talking budget stuff, there's a lot of things that could fall into that, right? War Travs or Ariat's Face or something, you know, all the stuff that's like mid-level items and not the elite bases. But I'm sticking with my answer. Because it's like one of those things I never really thought about, that like, oh, if we get lucky and find that, then, you know. I think we found that stupid early too. Like, I feel like we picked that up in like Act 2 of Normal, some like from Duriel or something. I can't even remember, but maybe my brain's probably failing me now, but I could have swore we did. Let me see what let me look up how low level that is. Razor Switch. Glance at that real quick. How early could we have found it? Oh, it requires level 28. Well, I wouldn't say, I don't know the actual item level of that, but that doesn't sound like something you'd find from normal Duriel, I'm gonna be honest. Oh man, it was sick though. It was sick. I forgot there. Yeah, it has it has like a ton of mana. It has a ton of life on it. All res. Marty is a Go Lions. Ooh. Yeah. Totally. Biggins bonnet iconic. There you go. Good old Biggins bonnet. Elrune. Oh! 1/6 of a Breath of the Dying. Let's go! Whoa, Trash. Yeah, those sound like some incredibly good rare gloves Trash mentioned there, yeah. With the fire and lightning. Dual leech. Yeah. I wouldn't mind finding those about now. Attack rating with 30 to gold fine. I mean, gold fine. I'm not sure, why not. I was thinking, I was saving some of these kind of semi-recently just because I said I would never gamble offline single player because it's pointless. But I was thinking about doing a day of gambling Sacred Armors. Thought about it. I'm not sure if I want to or not, but I was thinking about it. Do it. How many L runes to a Zod? No, that's not anything I'm doing there, Bully, but too many. Howl's Armor's technically low levels to Saffron, only item level 26. Interesting. Slim Starcraft City finally found weapons rack dropping a man catcher. Best of luck. Hopefully you get what you're looking for. I remember I had one back in the day that was dropping me a Thresher like every time, but I never ended up getting a like 4-socketed Ethereal Thresher off of it. I was hoping for. So, does it count for a Grail if you gamble it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you obtain it in the game in respectable ways, then it counts. Right? I'm not confused here. Here, we'll just say, would anyone say that it doesn't count if you gamble it? I think a Tyrell's Might should count more if you gamble it. I'm gonna be the first person in human history to gamble a Tyrell's Might. I don't know it to be true, but I know it to be true. You know what I mean? It's one of those things I don't know factually for sure, 100%, but I know for sure that no one's ever done it before. One of those. There's no way someone's done that before. You warming up to terror zones? I mean, it's fine, I guess. I just don't. I hate that they try to FOMO you into playing the game when you don't want to play, and that's never going to change for me. But it just kind of is what it is. In my position, I don't really have much of a choice. Am I right there, Ed? So. I mean, I guess everybody has a choice, but... Oh, Psychonaut did, but then he couldn't record it. It crashed right when he gambled the Tails Might. Okay, all right. I think I know what you're laying down. Didn't know that. Sounds like something I would do. They made it so grind terror zones or anything else is kind of a waste of your time. Sorta? Yeah. Yeah. It eliminated another aspect of choice, which is never good, but that does make the game easier for other people, I guess, you know. But part of it too is, I mean, these builds on offline single player, I have all maxed out gear pretty much already, so it's like terror zones are different when you're a budget character at the beginning of ladder. You can't even do them all, even if you wanted to, you know, or most of them even. So I'll say this. I guess you would be correct in saying I'm not as aggressively angered about them as I was before. There you go. Well, we'll say that. We'll say that. How much longer am I going to stream for? Oh, I'll probably stream for probably like another 2 hours, at least. So should be able to open terror zones like Ubers. Yeah, the only thing about that is then, like, if you did that, I'm not sure how they would balance that so people wouldn't like take advantage of the spam farming terrorized chaos, right? Not really sure. So Trash says gambling legit, self-found is self-found. Totally. Swish saying terror zones give you a reason to farm an area you would never normally farm before. I mean, kinda. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would never be here if it wasn't for terror zones, I suppose, but that doesn't really necessarily matter to me because, I mean, this area looks exactly like the Stony Tombs and the Ancient Tunnels, so, you know, they use the same, like, map tiles and stuff, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. Like, that, yeah, technically this is called Halls of the Dead, but I mean, it looks exactly like all the other dungeons in Act 2, you know what I mean? So. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just as far as I'm willing to go at this point. That I don't hate them as much as I used to, but I still kind of wish it was not done, really. But I will admit that the way to get to 99 before was suboptimal. That's what I had always said. What they should have done is for the terror zones. The terror zones should only give you more experience. The drops shouldn't have changed at all.
I can't carry
You know. That's what I think. And I feel like that wouldn't have been. There should have been some way that professional video game programmers could have done that, right? But cubing runes is solo self-found. Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure. Missed a small charm. Yeah. I see your next comment there too. Yeah, I totally went back and got it. Totally. Ed Trooper talking about the L to Zod. Quick Google search says 14.28 trillion for L to Zod, according to. I always forget. If Google says it, I'll just take it as true. But pretty. I'll get right on that one for sure. I'm getting right on that. So I'm just making a mod for himself to get material wings on your character. Imperious wings. Like the wings you get in D4 for, what was it, pre-purchasing the game or something? I think that they had those in D3 too, right? I think. Saffron says should have kept it as it was. TC87. Yeah, that's kind of what I say too. Yeah. For the items. Definitely didn't like the fact that if anyone did want to try to get to 99, actually push on ladder and stuff, they had to get like a full team to spam farm, like Diablo or whatever. You know what I mean? That was. We'll call it suboptimal. Like the cosmetic side of Diablo. Gotcha. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Let me look at something real quick. Just thought of something super not important for the stream at the moment, but I was just thinking how crazy it's going to be temperature-wise tomorrow. Oh, it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow. Yeah. High is 79. Sick. Picked a great day to go golfing, I guess, huh? Saffron says they originally made it so that 99 was essentially unreachable. Well, are you talking originally? It depends on the time frame, I guess. You say originally, I don't know how long ago. That might have been before I played the game, probably. I know I mentioned this a few times. I know you've probably heard it, Saffron, but yeah, when I first started playing, the cows gave so much experience that getting to 99 was not that difficult. Like I had several 99 characters. But yeah. Grimcast says all about the dollars now. Blizzard stopped caring about their games. Yeah, I mean that's kind of corporations in general, right? And I suppose Blizzard's probably no exception. Kind of a corporation's purpose is to make money, right? Corporations only care, like the only time a corporation cares about if the customers are super happy would be if that makes them more money. If it doesn't make them more money, then they don't. Slim Starcraft says they did an awesome job on D2R, right, fellas? I think that they did too. With the, I don't know if you say caveat, with the, technically, I mean, Blizzard bought out what's Vicarious Visions, and then that team did the, so it was Blizzard, they own the team, so it's their team, so it's Blizzard, right? But yeah, it was kind of like Vicarious Visions who had all the, but I think even with the stuff that I don't like about D2R, honestly, I think it is probably, and not that I've played every remake in the whole history of the world, right? But it's probably, I'd have to say it's one of the best remakes. It's got to be, right? Like, got to be. How many Surunes today? Actually, none. I think I must have used them all up at the last few streams or whatever it was. It was like a Surune per hour for like 3 days streaming. Not really, but. Grim says Diablo Immortal shows their mindset. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard for me to judge, I guess you could say, just because, I don't know, a giant corporation, Blizzard, and Blizzard got bought out by Microsoft, right? So, I mean, when things act exactly the way you'd expect them to, it's not really like shocking or alarming or upsetting, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, Craft. Maybe I won't read that one, but yeah, Barbarian, Hardcore, Solo Self-Found P8. You're gonna have a problem. You're not gonna make it. You'll probably die a bunch of times, not make it very far. I guess I can see that being a struggle. So best of luck. Best wishes, thoughts and prayers. But
21 months. That's like 4 years, right?
Hermit the Killer. 21 months of Slayership. Creeping around in them 24, and then the Act 2 song pops on. Thank you so much, you legend. Not a normal Slayership, but a legendary Slayership. Appreciate you. See, Vicarious Visions did Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, and then they did, I don't know all of them, but didn't they do the remake for Tony Hawk 1 and 2 as well? Like, I thought that was like the big one that kind of put them on the map or something. Crash Bandicoot they did. So yeah, I guess those guys, whoever was working on it, they're just remastered masters, I guess, huh? Remaster masters. Do you guys have phones? It's true. Scale mail, 220 light gauntlets. Do it, man! It never will. It never will. If I just keep saying 220 gauntlets, it'll pop up eventually, right? Science. Completed your unique only playthrough. Kermit says, nice. Yeah, that does teach their own. But the more I thought about that and stuff, because people have been talking about that a lot lately, kind of, sort of. I know I think you and G-Stacks were doing it and stuff. It sounds super not fun to me. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, everyone likes different things, though. Nothing wrong with that. Personally, it just sounds, the more I thought about it, like, maybe I would do it. And I think about it, and I think about it, and I think about it. I'm like, that sounds real not fun. Gave up plug for it, D8 says. Gave up plug. I don't know what that means for D2R, he says. I don't know if that's an inappropriate statement, or is that a game, or not really sure. Yeah, the main thing with the unique only play, normal and nightmare were easy. See, I would think that the very beginning of the game would be so hard, because you would just be, whatever character you had, you'd just be naked for like until you'd be naked until like Act 3 of normal, and then you'd have like one unique, and then you might find another. You'd have like 2 uniques by the end of normal difficulty. I don't know. That's the way it to me. It would seem like it would have been. I guess it depends how fast or slow. You probably have to play through pretty slow because with having like essentially no gear, huh? So playing through slower, you'll find more stuff. So. MA says Capcom does great remasters. They can consistently add content. Gotcha. Capcom, huh? Yeah, I don't play too many games, so I can't comment on too much stuff, but good old Capcom. Oh, you meant Pluggy. Okay, I got you, D8. It's all coming together now. Marty did a Zon unique only playthrough. G-Stacks did Assassin. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I only seen a little bit of yours, Kermit. Seen you streaming a little bit of yours, but huh? I didn't see G-Stacks somehow at all. Oh, G-Stack said he had some major computer problems, didn't he? Didn't G-Stack's like power supply blow up or something? Something bad, something real bad. Computers. Graf said if you counted rune words as uniques, it wouldn't be that hard. Well, yeah, that's a different thing then, huh? That'd be like, you can use rune words only, but in areas you can't make rune words, like belts and stuff, you can use whatever you want. And then it's like, oh, well, that's just called a normal playthrough. I was the 4th running gargle. It's pretty good. Just so whatever. Boy, I had a real bad stomach ache last night though. I think I ate way too many chips and burgers and hot dogs and stuff yesterday. But I woke up this morning, felt fine, so just got that taken care of. Didn't sleep great, but you know, whatever. Sleep, who needs that stuff? See, Fred tried the unique only. Hardcore with a barb. Best he got was normal Diablo at 31. Yeah, I would see that being incredibly hard. Because, yeah, like I was saying, I feel like you just wouldn't have hardly any uniques, right? I don't know. I don't ever seem to find very many uniques on playthroughs. Oh, wrong weapon out again. Typical Phil maneuver. Sleeper wimps and nerds. There you go. A lem and a key. There you go, Psycho. On the same drop. Used the forge hammer for a while. Oh, nice, nice. Didn't think about, yeah, didn't think about what you call it. Quest items that are unique. Probably use the amulet and the staff from Act 2 for a while. I've used the amulet before in from Act 2. Just on normal playthroughs. DA uses Grail Tracker on his phone. Yeah, I've heard that there's like 30 different Grail Trackers nowadays. Yeah, the phone ones are the ones that like link up to the game, and I think didn't Llama had one where every time he found a Holy Grail item, it ding, little bell would go off. Kind of neat. Friday after the 4th, no Coronas? No, not at this time. I'm gonna just like I said, I don't feel too bad. Like, but last night I was not feeling great, and I don't feel great right now, to be honest. But I don't feel too bad. But yeah, where are we go? Oh yeah, that's this Terror Zone was like no good, right? What do we got here? Cursed Bastard. We should totally run this one, right? Hairline's looking good today. Thank you. This is a good area to farm, right? Where these monsters are constantly running away from you. I think I'm gonna go do the. I'll just go do the Chaos Sanctuary for a little while. The Charcy hammer. Oh, you can use that? I didn't know that you could use that actually. The Roderick Malice or whatever.
I am overburdened.
They don't run away if they're the same or higher level than the player. I don't know. The guys that I was just attacking, when you get them low level, they run away. So they were just running away. So I don't know.
I can't carry it.
Session base. 3 to chilling armor. Not so much. There's lore to it, gotcha. Well, whatever I was fighting there was running away, so. Graph said he's solo barb right now, level 25, hardcore. All you guys are savages running hardcore with the barbarian, huh? Hardcore. Fred said they argued about if you could use Charcy's hammer and you won. Yeah, I mean, if it's a unique, right? Technically, falls within the bounds. I didn't even think about that one for some reason. Probably used the Hellforge hammer for a minute, right? I don't know, at that point in Act 4, you probably, the Hellforge hammer probably doesn't even do enough damage to help you out. I don't really know for sure, but... Running says has a lot of fun with playing pre-expansion. Huh. Probably shouldn't have telestomped that. That gets me in trouble sometimes. Even though I'm like max block hammered, and sometimes he still is a little sketch down there. Second part of that story? No, I will not. Oh, okay. Now I see the second part. Yeah, you completed the quest on accident. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, because what if you go talk to Charcy, then she takes it, and then you get your... Why does it slip my mind? What's that called? Imbue quest. There you go. Imbue quest. Mohican. This is a 125 for the Hammerden. So yeah, I got up to the 125 on this. Yeah, it happens, Fred. It happens. They're all laughing at you, you said? Yeah. Always stinks when you mess up live. I know about that. I mean, I would never do that, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. Oh, oh, Greemall. Ooh. Good old Windhammer. I gotta make Windhammer. Let's see. You got extra physical damage from the twisters, right? Oh, it's so sick. Gotta make one. Paul's Mask, my 220 Java gloves. Boom! Oh. Perfect unique ring. You can do it. Okay, just nothing. Alright. Quest items are not true uniques. Okay. Like they're not classified as that in the game or something? I don't have that much in-depth knowledge on the quest items, I suppose. List of all unique items. I feel like, I mean, what does the Google machine say? Are quest uniques actually unique items? And let me fire up the Google machine super fast. Are quest unique items actually unique items? Maybe just under unique items? I don't know where this would be at. Special properties, uniques and rares. Doesn't say anything about it. D2R quest items. Look at this one. You go away. Roderick and Malice. Is it considered? Doesn't really say anything about it necessarily. No, don't know. Maybe someone else can find it. No level, no treasure class. Well, so? I don't think that determines whether it's unique or not. Like, I think that like Wert's leg isn't a unique item, but like the Heraldric Malice is a unique quest item. I think. Not a hill I'm gonna die on or anything, right? But checks out for me. Try to upgrade it. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that is one thing you can do. Try to upgrade it with the unique item upgrade cube recipe and see if it works. Maybe. What base is Charcy's hammer? I don't know. Great question. Great question. If it looks unique, it's unique. Wicked steak. That's what I say too. That's what I say too.
I am overburdened.
Gee, Stacks, what's going on? Welcome in. Mohican got Drax yesterday off of a mob in the sanctuary. Nice, good old Drax. That's a big one if it's one you haven't found yet. The big one of those big ones.
I am overburdened.
Like, oh, up there with the Shaco and stuff. You need that life tap for Ubers and stuff. Saffron's holding steadfast. They quest items are not unique, apparently, according to Saffron. He's holding steadfast. I lost hope in Blizzard devs giving love to D2R again. Not really, but it's because I didn't think that they were gonna. I should pay attention a little better. I didn't think they were going to add any more stuff in, like, for a long time now. So, I mean, I haven't, like, lost faith. I just, you know, I have the same belief I had before, I guess you could say. I didn't think they were going to add stuff forever. It was a hype machine for D2R, right? Or for a D4, so. Kind of what maybe not from day one I didn't believe that or whatever. I was like, oh, that's crazy. They're going to keep updating it forever. But then I was like, are they really going to do that, though? If you don't have faith, you can't lose it. Exactly. There you go. I don't want not having faith, but I mean, like, I wouldn't personally expect a one-time purchase game that's free to play from there to eternity to have, like, perpetual updates. You know what I mean? That would just be financially irresponsible for any company to do. You can't make a game and then just, you know, continue to update it and give you know, have little expansions and more rune words and more items, like, in perpetuity, you know what I mean? D8 said would love new act characters and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people are probably on board with that sentiment. A lot of the D2R community anyways, yeah. But I don't know. The only thing I would wish is that, like, if they're not going to do anything to it, I wish they would open the game up to, like, being able to have private servers or something, you know? I think that would bring a whole new, like, layer of hype to it. And, like, I'm not sure exactly how they handle it in regular Diablo 2 with different servers and stuff, but because you always have to have, like, a legit copy of the game to play, right? So that could bring them more sales too. Like, I feel like they should work with modders and stuff instead of just trying to shut them down. I believe, and I think it to be true anyways, like in the past a lot of games used to do stuff like that. Like, wasn't Doom was like open source after like a year after it launched or something? Or then there's games like I don't know, all those kind of older stuff like that, but Arthur, no, you're not banned. I might have missed some comment from before if I was, you know, answering other stuff. Can't catch them all, right? I think Arthur might be really far behind because the whole Amazon thing, we were talking about that like 2 hours ago. Could be wrong though. Havoc says, you know, it's even more irresponsible not having private mod. Oh yeah, you might have been typing. That seems like a situation where you typed out the same thing I was saying at the same time. Yeah, I feel like they should do that pretty soon. Allow it for private servers or whatever.
I am overburdened.
D8 says allowing mods to come would be huge. Yeah, like actual multiplayer online mods and not just single player. Which single player is cool and all, like single player mods, but most people, a lot of people, really like playing the online multiplayer. Christopher Manabat, what is going on? Welcome in. I make a druid pellet flickering flame, says MA. I've been looking for a really good base for that. Haven't found what I'm looking for yet. Found some okay ones, but boop, boop, boop. I missed a Mike Tyson Istrin back there. Nice. Yeah, those are way under my lower limit of pickup. I know you're just joking around, but yeah, Lamroon or bust. Flickering Flame died, MMA said. But I have a fire druid waiting to be made. Gotcha. Yeah, the generic diadem's not too bad. Flickering Flame, let's see, I'm trying to remember. It's not that expensive, so yeah. You might want one for fire, sork, or something like that. So having one in a diadem's not a bad choice. Bad idea to have around. Kermit said I nailed it. So Kermit's saying I'm right. Oh my gosh. Kermit, let me clip that real quick. Kermit said I was correct. There we go. Okay. Wait. Is the Cat Sanctuary frozen over? Is there pigs flying? There's a 2-hour conversation about are quest items unique or not. Let's go! Can there be unique quest items? Uh-oh. Fellas, I got one for you. Quest item only playthrough. Parallax. Yeah, I got to 99 on that sorceress. Yep. Sure did. Binho. Pick one. What you say? If I don't know if that was directed towards me. I assume it was. If I could pick one, what would it be? Pick one. What? I suppose. The next skill here will be my next character. Ooh, that's a bold game to play. I'm gonna get like curses for the necro. I have to be a curse necro. Curses only. Oop. Lawless Amethyst. I guess that is true. If you can do a naked playthrough, then you can do a quest item only playthrough. Yeah, I feel like the quest item only playthrough, I mean, that would only help you to like Act 3 of Nightmare, and then oh, 5-socketed Ethereal Colossus Blade. Only that was a good superior. That's a solid base for some stuff, right? Isn't it? I know everybody uses Colossus Sword for death, but I think that's only because you can Larzik it and get 5, right? Is a Colossus Blade actually technically better than a Colossus Sword, or is there a reason besides the Larzicking why everyone uses Colossus Sword? Just I'm not sure if there's a, you know, increased attack speed, breakpoint. Maybe the max damage was a little higher on the sword, and I think the blade's maybe a little faster. I'm not 100% sure, but blade is better, says G-Stacks. It's faster. The blade's faster, right? So like the blade, that makes the Colossus blade better. Yeah, I thought, and you know, this is something I've never really looked into, so I think somebody told me, I don't even remember who told me or whatever, but somebody had told me that the only reason everyone uses Colossus Sword is because you can Larzik it and get 5 sockets. That's why everyone ends up using that for death. Ethereal Death, GG Rune Word. Pretty solid, yeah.
Impossible.
Impossible.
I am overburdened.
Oop, didn't mean to check that yet. No big deal. Bump says Colossus Blade faster. Sword is slightly higher damage. That's what I thought, but not having the other one, I couldn't say for sure. That's what I thought. And I had a feeling that because of Crushing Blow, the DPS would be higher with a faster attack speed. Technically, if you get that all settled out right. But who knows? Cooler too. Better for show too, because then you know that you actually found it 5 sockets, not you didn't just Larzik one. Surinite, I think. Sir Rhinite, maybe. What's going on? Welcome in. Sorry on the challenging pronunciation from me. Oh no, I got no room. I'm gonna make some room here. Let's go. I'm gonna hop over to my barbarian real quick because I have a million skillers in here apparently, and I'm probably just gonna end up chucking some of them out just to make sure I have a set of stuff. So yeah, I don't even usually use combat masteries because I stack up magic finds so much, but boy, I'm completely full of this malarkey over here too. I mean, because I'll use Warcry skillers, but combat mastery, I feel like you never use those, right? Under any circumstance. Got some stuff over here too I need to transfer out. Man. So many freaking skillers and stuff. Let's go to a mule. I gotta make a little bit of room here. Lucky day or not, it's going all right. Not really super lucky, I guess, now that I think about it, but having a good day. The rune would throw it over here, taking up room for no reason. That'll save me some room. Why can't I click on this? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Look at all this room now. Look at it all. Good enough for now. I need to take some time and actually clean that malarkey up. Oh, if I could pick one thing for the last thing for them to add a game. The new act, loot filter, fix unique items, currency tab, new rune words. I don't know. I guess I would go with the new act. Because loot filters you can already get. Technically against terms of service, right? But from what I hear, they're just completely not enforcing it. Even online. Single player you can get them, and they work pretty good nowadays. I'm fine with itemization in the game personally, so that's the one I would go with. Might be right, but I'm beardless. What do you mean? What is this stuff, Kermit? Come on, look at this. To be honest, my beard's probably too long. My wife probably told me to trim it today. Ray said he gets his max res. He's got a friend that always runs around with a cube full of full rejuice because he goes max damage. Well, optimally, you would have both. So, optimally, you'd have both. But that's obviously, you know, expensive, hard to get gear, right? Hard to find, hard to make. MA's is too hot to keep a beard. True story. I've never been a big beard guy anyways. They're too annoying. Not that I ever grew it out super far, but mine also doesn't like grow down like this. It like grows out. I am an expert mustache grower, though. Look at this thing. I shaved it completely clean yesterday. Just kidding. I'm funny like that. G-Stack says, what is a beard? Yeah, G-Stack's always repping a beard. Not this guy, though. I'm not cool enough for a beard. What's up? You have water? Go up there and get some. No. You got a cup upstairs. Go fill it up with water. You can get ice. You can do all that stuff yourself. You're a big girl. Go get yourself water. You can do everything. You can get yourself some of that orange stuff, put in your water too. You can do it all. Go do it yourself. The8 says, got a jet. Kids need to do something for the kids. I gotcha. I understand. Peace out.
I am overburdened.
Ray said he's always clean shaven, but during COVID he grew his beard out. Yeah, I know a lot of people that grew their hair out, grew their hair out, grew their beard out, or whatever. Interesting. I forgot that pops in like that. Why is it not? Oh, I closed it. Never mind. Didn't see what that message was. Oh, we'll get that later. We fill parenting stream. How it rolls. Yeah. So I got the kid here taking care of stuff. It's one of the reasons I got on a little late too. Had to make some Cheetos mac and cheese for the kiddo for lunch. Took a minute. Real quick, looking for something. Never mind. Haven't seen a Sunder in 2 weeks. Zorkon, interesting. It's quite a while. Sorry to hear that. Can you get one of the, was it Fizzy you said? Black Clef? I think that's a physical one, right? Unfortunate. Oh, I need that. Need my Merc back. I forget. Cheetos mac and cheese. What is that? It's just mac and cheese that's like Cheeto branded, I guess, and flavored, sort of, or whatever. I don't know. I don't really eat the stuff, but Elf Dance is glad I caught you live. Appreciate it. Glad you're welcoming. Hope I had a good 4th. It's good enough. So, appreciate you. Hopefully you did as well. Come on. My fingers move faster than the breakpoints sometimes, and it gets me in trouble. My wife tells me to trim mine. Kermit says his wife would divorce him if he did. Yeah. Different folks, right? Different folks.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Most valuable item ever in the game. Yeah, I don't know. Something. Some rare item. Beards were wife magnets. G-Stack said he'd have at least 5 of them. Worked for Kermit, right? Ooh, I timed that out perfect. We gotta start doing that more often. Spin up the hammers and then pop the seal and have them come down right when the hammers are taking them out. Ooh. Kermit says you have to go places. Yeah, valid point. Valid point. It's a good thing I'm married already, so I don't go anywhere anymore. Like I'm going golfing. I'm going golfing tomorrow, and then I bowl Wednesdays with my wife and the sister-in-law and like the in-laws. I need to get something. I want to like, maybe I'll get a winter bowling league. Try to get some buddies actually to bowl. See what I can muster together. Don't think that's how it works, G-Stacks. Go to the Find a Wife store. Maybe that's in a different country, huh? Ray said he would join a bowling league, but his work schedule's crazy, huh? Gotcha, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not super great, but it's fun. I like that you're like kind of competing, but you're also like not kind of competing. And also that like anybody can do it, because a lot of the leagues, I mean, I'm sure there's like more, I don't like pro-am leagues or what do you call it? Or what do you call them? Well, anyways, the ones that I would bowl in are all like handicap, right? So I could bowl against a guy who averages like 220 and it would still like, there's a chance it would still be close. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with my average is like in the 160s, something like that right now, so.
I am overburdened.
Yep, and then anyone you ask you, they don't have to be like, oh no, I'm no good, I don't want to. You're just like, no, don't worry about it. You average 125, I don't care. Come bowl. $196, yes, decent, definitely decent.
I can't carry it.
Definitely decent. I bowled a 196 last week for one of my games. Unfortunately, that was the best game that I bowled, and then I had a 196, a 175, and then one of my games was a 135. So when you don't get strikes and you miss like single pin spares, you're gonna have a problem. And it's all in good fun. It's not a big deal, but the other people I was bowling with weren't doing very good too, so it kind of like psychologically, I don't know, just like maybe I wasn't trying as hard as I normally would have. Wasn't paying as much of attention. I don't know. Can't bowl great all the time, right? Was you drinking? I mean, the same amount I drink every week. I had 1 beer per game, just like I always do. You see, we're doing bot build today. Doing the Hammerton, man. Just doing the Hammerton. I'm doing pretty good. Welcome in. Favorite ball? Oh no. Nope. I'm not that great. I have the ball that I do have 2 balls, but that's because the first one I went and bought was I bought that Tropic something or whatever. That's like $125 ball. That's like pretty common for newbies to get. And I was bowling 2-handed, but like I have these wrist problems, and I started bowling 2-handed, and come to find out, the first year they didn't change it, but then the second year they changed it, and I didn't know about it, but they changed the official rules to where you can't throw a ball drilled for 1-handed 2-handed anymore. Like you can't have a thumb hole in a ball and throw it 2-handed. So I had to get a 2-handed ball, and when I found out about it, I was just gonna fill that hole in or whatever, you know, and throw the ball 2-handed. But then the in-laws just instantly like next day ordered a bowling ball online for me, like a similar ball or whatever. So I have one that's drilled for 2-handed and one that's drilled for 1-handed. But I throw my spares 1-handed, and I throw my 2-handed like a curve, like regular. So, you know, little curve on her. But yeah, because my wrist is messed up from breaking my hand a few different times, and I can't get my wrist. I can't do this like up underneath the ball to get any rotation on it, get any revs. So without using 2 hands. So when I throw 1-handed, it just goes perfectly straight every time. But if I could just work on my aim a little bit. One beer for game. Yeah. You bowl 3 games, and you get a beer, and then you drink it during the game, and then at the start of the next game, approximately, the waitress comes around and you ask for another one, and yeah. Can F have enhanced damage, or is that only superior? Yeah, I mean, a superior ethereal base would have enhanced damage on it, or it can. So Elf up here a minute ago said, hit the like button. Appreciate you, yeah. Make sure YouTube hit that like button for me, huh? Ray said it's a hobby, so just mid-range balls, $200, something like that. Yeah, I mean, same here, right? I do want to get a second 2-handed ball, though. I want to have one that's like, I'm not sure if I want, I'll have to talk to a pro shop guy, because I may buy a like plastic ball for my, because both of the balls I have cores in them, so that they should curve, you know what I mean? But I throw my spare ball so hard that the core is not going to do anything anyways. So I want to buy a plastic ball to use for my spares, and then maybe get the one that's drilled for 1-handed now filled and re-drilled for 2-handed, but get one that's going to curve less and one that's going to curve more. That's the biggest thing now that I've been bowling 2-handed for a while. My consistent way of throwing hooks way too much. Like, it hooks almost the whole lane from the very first second we start bowling. So when the lanes break down, it starts hooking way too much. Like, I literally have to like start throwing a straight ball to keep it on the right side of the head pin. So I don't know. I either need to do that, or I just need to learn how to throw the ball harder, I guess. So Fred said wishes he had a 125 average talking about bowling. Well, you know, it's all about having fun is the main part. That's the main thing. Having fun and bowling. Pike. Chicho says, I don't know what island that is you're talking about, Chicho. So that's a no. That's a no. Get a rose in a ball like in Kingpin. I don't think I've ever watched that whole movie. Probably should one day, huh? But yeah, I just get some cheap plastic ball. You don't need any surface or anything, you know. It just goes dead straight anyways. Ray said he wants to skull ball. Oh, I can get that word out. Mystery Men, huh? Yeah, I guess I never seen that one either. Guess I don't see movies either. Aaron said he used to throw darts, but now I work 60 hours. That'll get you. That'll get you. Too many hours. I used to work a bunch of hours like that, but now I just make way less money. Lawless Amethyst, yeah. Is that a quote, Jumbo Jet? Is that a quote from the movie, or is that a real thing? Sounds like some ridiculous quote from a movie. Amish bowling is 15 frames. Sounds made up. A trick ball like in Pete and Pete where they hand. Good old Pete and Pete. My gosh. Not on the bingo card of things I thought would come up in chat today. Not on there. Ogrimal. Do it. We need that cruel Ogrimal. We can do it.
Not even death can save you from me. I am overburdened.
Facet. Oh, come on, Diablo. We need some more 5-5s. We ain't got enough. Boom. 5-3. Eventually, one's got to be 5-5. Eventually. Eventually. Not today. I forget what the terror zone's coming up here. Oh yeah, the cows is coming up soon. I forgot. How many Coronas till I can get a 7-10 split? Never got that one before. I got another one that was, I got one that was not quite the 7-10, but I forget. So there's a 7 and what is the one right in front of it the 6? I don't know. I forget how they number them exactly, all the time. But I think I got, if that pin is the 6, which I thought it was, I got a 6-10 before. Which I hit the pin and it went back and it hit the back wall and whatever's back there and it bounced back forward and hit the pin out. It's pretty cool. You don't farm other places, Phil. I do. I just do this, like, I've been on for 2.5 hours and I have been doing this now for a half hour, so. Easy way to copy your characters over. So you can't, Xbone, you can't literally copy them over, but what you can do is what Havoc mentioned there. Yeah, by when he says you got to do it manually, what you would do is you recreate your character. So let's say your character online, you have Heart of the Oak, that's 39 res. Let's say you have a 138 defense Shaco. Let's say you have a Viper Magi that's 34 res. You use what is a hero editor, which you've probably heard of, maybe. But what you do is you can make all of the gear, and then you can just put it on this offline single player. Unfortunate. I had a little more magic, fine. Paco Vasara, I think. How you pronounce that? Tyrell's Might is the final item, and no, I have not found it yet. Still looking. Jumbo Jet said he's got 12,300 games. Nice. You're probably, that sounds, I got a buddy who's pretty good. I think he's got probably about the same number, I believe. I don't really know for sure, but he was, he subbed in for the other day. Well, actually it was last year. He was a I think it was 219 average. He was pretty good. He had like he had like 300 games when he was in high school and stuff. So, sounds like you guys are probably right around the same area there. But that's pretty dang good. More MF, Brendan says. I know, right? I need it. I need it. That would have been a Tyrell's Might if I had more magic, fine. So Neil, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. No good. Still insanely rare for Tyrell's Might, yeah. Oh, excuse me. 410 split, says Mustang. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know where the 7 pin is. I know where the 1 pin is. I know where the 10 pin is. So. Rango said just finished his, so it's like Stormlash was the final like super rare unique you had. And the Cow King's pieces, it sounds like. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, that stinking Tyrell's is elusive. Marty, what's going on? Welcome in. All's good here. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Let's see. Yeah, Chicho, no, I've never heard of that before. So you're down a rabbit hole I've never gone down, it sounds like. Any other Philcast or Magic Find battles? I don't know, I keep thinking about it, but it's so much, it just seems like so much effort to me to constantly message people, and then, you know, I don't know. I guess I just had some bad experiences with them, and I just never really did it again. So I guess I don't really have it planned now for anything of those. Okay. Perfect Mars? No, of course it's not.
I am overburdened.
Veil Wave Charm good for rerolling? Generally, you want to get a charm from a high level terror zone. I always forget off the hand. So what? The terror zone would need to be 90 or higher, I believe. Either that or specifically from Veil Diablo and Neolithak, and it has to be specifically from those monsters, not from ones in that area or anything, just from them. Or you can get a Grand Charm, any Grand Charm from a Terror Zone that's level 90 or higher. So if your character is 88 and you make the game with the Terror Zone, oh, there we go. Then the ones from that. But all that means is that you can get up to 45 to life. Pretty much any other Grand Charm from Hell, if you re-roll it, it can be a skiller with up to 40 to life. So there's not a huge difference in how much it's going to help you, but online trade value, it's like massive. For the you know, the min-maxers and the people that got to have perfect everything. So the server said he completed his Holy Grail yesterday too off a TZ Andy. Okay, all right. You completed a Holy Grail in 140 hours total. That sounds, we'll say impressive, I guess. I mean, if you completed the Holy Grail in 140 hours, I think that's 4 times faster than the world record. So 4 or 5 times faster than the world record. Oh, maybe I missed that. If you only ran... Did you only run Terrorized Andy? Is that what you're saying, server? Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, I just misunderstood. Ah, man! I hate when they roll tri-res and they're all super low. So, close call. We'll note that in the close call category. Rares. So hard to get them good. Gotcha. So, I mean, that's interesting, though, you know. Whatever people find fun to do and whatnot. Ray said never got a 300, got a 294 before, though, huh? That's still good, obviously. My highest might have been that 125 or 225 I got the other day. I think is probably my highest. Maybe I might have got a 228 one time or something like that. Jay said he thought that the world record was like 70 hours from an Andy Grail. Yeah, I get I guess I never heard of the Andy Grail, but for the Holy Grail in general. And I guess I don't know the gameplay hours, so I don't have a Tal Rune. I haven't found a Tal Rune this whole time. How'd this happen? Well, guess I'll find one. I have this to do now. I thought that 23 days is how long it took Inferno, but I guess I don't know his actual gameplay hours now that I think about it, so maybe I'm incorrect here. Yeah, it's crazy. The league that I bowl in is so huge. There's literally somebody who either gets a 300 or almost gets a 300 like every week in the league. Because the bowling alley I bowl at is, I kid you not, it's 80 lanes. But we don't quite use them all for the league. I think, is there 146 teams or something like that? It's huge. Yeah, 80 lanes, 80. Chicho says world record's 5 hours for the Terrorized Andy. I mean, it might be. Who knows? Could be. Stefan says, what's my hammer damage? He said his was 11,000 and he felt like he couldn't do anything. Mine is 3,000, so I guess up here it's 15k, but right here it's 3 after the whatchamacallit. Where am I from? I live in Michigan. Oh, non-existent terror zone. Oh! I think I'll take out this pack. There's a bunch here. I'll go do these cows, though. Mystic, what's going on? Doing pretty good today. So you're doing good as well? I feel like there's nothing else to do in that town where there's 80 lanes of bowling. No, that bowling alley is actually dead nuts in the middle of like the hugest area. There's like all subdivisions around everywhere, and it's like surrounded by like 2 of the 5 like largest schools in the state, because like this area, that the whole subdivision like area here is also built up. No, I think it was just like added onto to just like, you know, because they can have so many lanes, because, you know, they can get so many people. Shane says that lunch break with Sweetville. Welcome in. Server said doesn't count terrorized Andy towards his normal grail. 2 items left on the non-terrorized Andy grail. Gotcha. I count terrorized Andy. I have heard some people say, like Inferno, for instance. I think somebody told me this, I should say, that Inferno doesn't count terrorized Andy because it is different than the rest of the game, right? Where's the way? Where's the portal at? So, but I don't ever manipulate the time or anything to get it. If it pops up and I sacrifice the time out of my day to go do it, then it counts. The 8 Cows Mystic said, just got a cham. Nice. Congratulations. Would chaos be faster as a foe? My take on that is, I actually did a video about that. For players 1, maybe players 3, foe is like faster, in my opinion. Though just how you don't have to tele stomp stuff and it kills pretty quick. But for players 7, 8, or whatever, I think that hammers is faster. Let's see here. I haven't done cows. These are terrorized too, huh? Can we tele stomp cows and be fine with this? Probably, huh? Maybe where there's champions, we might want to watch out, huh? He'll spin him up from a distance a little bit. And so we talking bowling? Heck yeah. Yeah, we're talking bowling a little bit. A new hobby of mine, so comes up from time to time. Boy, I need to get cleansing on here or something. Where's that at? Oh yeah. That should get rid of this curse, right? Will you go away? Very annoying. Forgot I had cleansing on Paladin. Crazy, huh? Zorkon, yes. So solo online or solo single player? Yeah, I think for Chaos specifically, it is when I've used it and tested it or whatever. I did a video a couple months back about that, testing the clear speed. Did a few runs with each one and kind of averaged out the times out of like 3 runs, and okay, I was doing better with the foe. There could be a gameplay, you know, personal preference aspect to that as well. Maybe, you know, I'm not a great Hammerton player or something, and I'm better with Fists of Heavens. That's possible, but the way I see it, that's my take on it. Three sockets. Any other bowlers in the chat? All kinds of them. Yeah, we've been talking about it for like a half hour now. Nova Sorceress definitely faster for for Callus or Lightning Fury Javazan, but it works good anyways. This still works good, just not as fast as the other ones. Dole rune. I need that Tal rune. I wasn't saving it for some reason. Mystic says only Zod left for the Holy Grail. Nice. That's your last Holy Grail item? You got all the uniques? Impressive. I found the Zod way before Tyrell's Might here. I forget how many. I think I'm 6 or 7 Templars deep here, so I should find a Tyrell's Might in no time. Jay said he was up at a like level in the 40s for Fist of the Heavens, and he was struggling for Chaos, for players 3 Chaos. What? Huh? That sounds strange, Jay. But struggling, huh? Yeah, with this character here, I was doing players 8 Chaos with Fist of the Heavens, but it was just like pretty slow.
I am overburdened.
So that's, I don't know. Maybe you missed something, or because that's plenty of levels on your bow. So I mean, I'm not sure. Snug said TZ Andy weird loot tables. There is something weird going on there for sure. I forget I always forget how to explain it, but there is some shenanigans kind of going on there with like the act bosses and the drop tables and stuff. Without tele, Jay said, talking about that Fist of the Heavens Paladin. Gotcha. Without teleport, yeah, that's... Well, you can kind of get away with that with foe, but yeah, I would definitely use it rather than not, but I got you. Marty said, can't find any verified 5-hour grails. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one sounds a bit out there, I'm gonna be honest. Bit out there. 5-hour grail. Don't think that's possible. Oops. Holy Freeze Merc still the best for Hammerden? I think so. I'm sure you can get away with other ones, but tried and true classic, right? Just like it's an absolute classic. Oops, thought I was still casting. Indeed, I was not. Just see what's going on. I got you, Jay. Yeah, 5 minutes. You usually want them under 3. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't usually ever time them anymore. I just go off of like feel, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, I'm picking up Chilean down. Things to check at least before we hop to the next game. Server said he made a Doom merc. Interesting. Never really messed around with that much, huh? Being asked, would it be worth starting a D2R YouTube channel? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll tell you from where I am, don't expect to make a Diablo 2 YouTube channel and then be able to do it full time. I'll tell you that much. I got lucky at a particular time. Like, you can do it for fun, maybe make a couple extra bucks, but even for me, I'm not like making a killing or anything. It's not really oversaturated necessarily. I mean, I get kind of actually. There are like quite a few people now that do, you know, a lot of the same stuff I do, but like the market, the audience is like shrinking as well. So, you know, did I make the Doom for the Hurricane Druid yet? I did not. I did not. Still undecided what I want to do, so. Gotcha, Server saying, in a roundabout way, you get way more damage out of your mercenary using that Doom one and stuff. So, how tough was getting the Cow King set? Not really tough at all. They just dropped off of some of the cows, like the minions by the Cow King, and generally, I'm pretty sure. Like the last time I ran terrorized cows, one of the cow pieces dropped, and I don't know, it wasn't that hard for me, so. I guess it could be one of those situations like how other people find Tyrell's Might and they're like, oh, I didn't even know it was rare. Doom's expensive rune word, the most expensive, huh? I feel, isn't Last Wish the most expensive? But yeah, Doom very expensive. Race loves cows. I'm not as much of a huge cow fan. It's one of those ones that I don't usually get wore out on stuff, but for the first 5 years I played Diablo 2, all anyone did was run cows. So that's all I did for 5 years pretty much was run cows. Like literally. From like 13 to like 18. Like years old I'm talking. So. Saffron saying Doom most expensive for how worthless it is, huh? Them be fighting words. There's probably some rune words that are probably like 3 high runes that are just completely useless. I know there's a few of them. I can't remember them offhand, but I'd have to go look at a list. But there's definitely some. $89, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, forget that. I don't feel like dealing with it. Trav runs for Rune, says Snugs. That's his preferred. You're one of those people. Around these parts, we don't like Trav. Famine? Yeah, maybe that's a good one right there. Server says Famine. I don't remember how much that one cost, but he had a few other listed there. Destruction. Phoenix is useless. Fight me, says Fred. I see where you're going. This guy... Doom isn't worthless. Maybe you could argue for its cost, it's totally not worth using, but... Useless is a very powerful word. Oop, back up there. Right here. Cows couldn't drop Gerald's Might before? No, there was nothing in the cows that could drop Gerald's Might before. But when they're terrorized, they can. Like I found that D-web the other day in terrorized cows. Allegedly. The stream just happened to cut out for a second. But no, I did really find it. That was pretty crazy that the stream literally like glitched and then came back and I had found Tyrrell's, or I found that D-web in that matter of 5 seconds when the stream was glitched or whatever.
It's locked.
Here. Make sure my health's not... Battle order's staying up. It's got a feeling that I have the wrong weapon out, so nothing's gonna die. Wonder what's going so slow here, huh? Let's use a potion, why not? Definitely had my call to arms out there. Standard fill maneuver. Marty said he made a full summon necro with Doom once. Summon necro with Doom, huh? Summon necro with Doom. Obsession Spirited. I thought Obsession could only be in staffs. Can't Obsession only be in staffs or what? Ooh, these guys are tough up here. Gonna take out my boy. Crash says Doom in a double axe for Blizzard Zork. You don't have a Fathom. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things for the price. It would be shocking if you had the runes for Doom and couldn't get a Death's Fathom. Not about shocking, but offline single player, you never know when you're gonna find what, I guess. Yeah, Marty says trade for one with one of the high runes. Yeah, exactly. Guess maybe offline single player, you don't know what you're gonna find one. Ooh. Something over here just over me. Yeah, Saffron's true there. That's usually why I end up, like, minus cold res on gear is, like, kind of insignificant, really. Because, yeah, if you have enough plus skills already, You just put 1 point into cold mastery, and it's like your minus cold res that you can have is like maxed out at the most you can get. Oh, oops, that's not the right. Oh, Fred was doing some trolling, like saying something specifically to get a reaction from somebody. Trolling. That's what the kids call it nowadays, Fred. You guys need to go down. Yeah, I guess if you're sundering monsters, the cold mastery only working at 1/5 efficiency. I guess if you're going after monsters that are immune specifically to cold and you're breaking their immunity, getting more minus res, I guess, can help out for that, but ooh. Watch out for mighted cows. Mercenary quite often can struggle. It's like going blind there for a second. Not sure what's going on. Not sure what I was looking at. Yeah, Saffron talking about going after cold monsters that you're sundered. If you're targeting that, it's a very inefficient way to play. Pretty much, yeah. I'd say most of the time, more than 50% of the time, I usually just steer clear of areas that are immune to whatever my character is. Unless I know that when I sunder them, they're real weak monsters that I can kill kind of quick anyways. Oh! Whoop, didn't mean to close that out. That's not a bad one. Trap Assassin with a little walk run on there. That's kind of cool. Ooh. If only that was martial arts, right? If only. Trap Sins walk a lot, says server. Yeah, I usually teleport, but like I said, I don't play Trap Sin very much, so I usually do a lot of teleporting. But yep, not an avid Trap Sinner. 7 minutes till race is off work. Oh, full rune. We gotta clear out some monsters here before I can pick her up. See, that's those god tier runes we're looking for out here, fellas. Yeah. Maybe not super god tier, but good. I'll take it. Little mid rune. Little mid rune. Secret mosaic enjoyer, right, Saffron? You know me. Jay says found 2 of those suckers today. Are you talking about pull runes, or are you talking about the? Gotta be the pull rune. Couldn't possibly have found 2 trap skillers with 7 walk run on them, right? That'd be shocking. Not about shocking, but crazy. Oh, Shmoobla pulled the 320-20 yesterday. That's pretty crazy. I've never found one of those before. I've seen a few people pull them on in videos and stuff, but that's pretty crazy. From LK2, you say? Good old lower Kurast, huh? Wow. That's crazy. I hear those are pretty rare. Old fire, nah. What do we got up here? Any good sized herds or anything I missed? Yeah, this'll work. That'll do. Pop out of there. Let me check. Gotta... Oh, not important. Not important. I'm gonna run to the little boys' room real quick here for a second. I'm gonna leave you guys in good hands. BRB in 2. Check the printer out. I'll be right back. I'm back. Also, while we're here, I think I'm gonna stand this guy up. Stand this thing up. One beer per... Saffron, I was talking about bowling, not Diablo 2. Every time I save an exit, I drink a whole nother beer. Impressive. No. I'm staying hydrated today, though. Let me grab my little foot pad. Got it. Little squishy foot pad. There we go. There we go. This is going to be great. That's not true, Trash. Trash says I only play Mosaic off stream, he says. Salesman says that would be alcohol poisoning game. Yeah, every time I saved an exit. Imagine you're running like Pendle, drink a beer every game. Would not work out.
Good day.
Oh, got all this stuff in here. I need to remember tomorrow. Setting the alarm extra early. Gonna get up and sort this stuff out. Tomorrow's gonna be like a 6 o'clock day. Boom. Moonblast said it took him 27 hours to get his first Sin Torch. Yeah, I didn't do quite that many, but I probably did maybe 20, and I haven't gotten an Amazon torch. I just gave up. I'm like, whatever. Take this Necro torch I have and just use that, whatever. Whenever I use my Amazon. Oh, well. I do have a few key sets here. Maybe I should go run some just someday.
I am overburdened.
I mean, once you have okay gear, I mean, Ubers is so, like, easy anyways. Saffron got all 7 different types of torches after 9 runs. That is some legendary luck right there. That's how you want to do it. See, I would never even run any more either. Even if there were like 11, 12 torches, I'd be like, all right, I'm good. There's that Tal rune. We can fire up another spirit shield here. Huh? I wouldn't even care. It'd be like it's a 10-10 barbarian torch. I'd be like, that's fine. Never run a torch again. Not a big fan of farm maneuvers. Just kind of like a, kind of just feels like a waste of time.
I am overburdened.
Is this any good? No. Althal or damn. I need a town portal or something. Huh? Yeah, Saffron. That definitely is. Definitely sounds lucky. This right? We got 25 FCR. Is that enough? Not enough FCRs. 32 incoming. Fred! Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Al, Thul, Ort, Am. So it's upside down here, huh? Al, Thul, Ort. 35! That's 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Let's go! Dang it. Well, there is a 5 there. Yeah. Unfortunately. Guess my spirit luck has ran out. Saffron says wishes they'd replace a summoner for someone like Izuel. You don't like having to go down the different, try to guess the 4 ways or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of annoying. The only thing for me is that I like actually farming the Arcane Sanctuary. I sort of like doing so. Like if it was something else, it wouldn't be bad, I guess, but. See how many years until I can eventually get a 35 FCR roll on that sucker, huh? Still needs tech support. Yeah, figure out how to get better res on my spirit. Ray says Neolithek can be brutal. Yeah, Neolithek can be definitely easier nowadays though, after the poison bug with those snakes. That was really one of the hardest things to deal with, to be perfectly honest. Just getting like one-shotted by those things. See, Zorkon said they should change it so that when the mobs die off the pathways, their items just fall on the closest pathway. I mean, I would be fine with that, I guess. One of those things that just kind of throw out that saying, it is what it is. It's just kind of always been that way, so I guess I'm just kind of used to it and don't really mind. But it is suboptimal to happen to you. Oh, another one. We get another one. Another pull rune. Adding it to the pile. Boom. Add it to the pile. Another pull. But cows are good for those runes, right? Ooh. See if maybe we can step that up to a higher rune, huh? Step it up. Israel's not easy to find either. Yeah, I mean, if you got teleport, you can just kind of like do a search pattern, and it's not the easiest, but easier than like four-waying it, I would guess. Anyways, I guess I never timed it out personally, but 2 pulls equaling yeah. I need more runes too, right? Now I'll grab them and cube them up. I'll have to do that pretty soon here. Ooh, I thought of a good title for the video. Why I don't want any of these runes. Something like that. That's gonna be the title of the video. That's not too bad. Aren't summoner keys more expensive, says Saffron? I think they actually are now. I remember back in the day, the D keys from Neolithek were like double the price of the other ones, but I think now the summoner ones actually are, because I don't think anybody wants to run the summoner. So just supply and demand. Nobody runs him. Because Neolithek would be higher level. You got the pack there too that can drop you some stuff, so I think more people want to run that. And now that he's not so dangerous, since they did the snake fix. But nobody wants to run the summoner because it takes too long to find them. I don't think they're too much more expensive, but I'm never great with remembering trade values online, so. Barb's best for Neolithek? What, do you howl everything away? And then just hit the one monster? Hit the one guy. There's a lot of stuff that's good at just single targeting stuff, kind of like that. Isn't I heard some people say they like to use Fist of the Heavens because then they can just target him and nothing around him is demons, right? Ah, there's too much here. I gotta do this soon. Soon. I have another pull rune over here I need to cube up, and a lem rune. And another Ohm rune. Yep, we're there. I gotta cube this stuff up in a hurry. Got too much. What time we got here? 3:40, huh? Java okay, telly's slow. Yeah, Java's telly is painful, in my opinion. Very painful how slow it is. Zorkon said he picks up every gem and rune in the game. I mean, if I was playing online, I would pick up every gem and stuff like that, but... Oh, the Lord am. I mean, I just have so many at this point. Like, I have that entire page of mid runes there. And those aren't even runes I'm gonna keep. Like, I'm gonna cube those to get up to higher runes, you know what I mean? So... like, at some point, you just have too many. Oop, didn't want to go there. Amp damage. Gotta get this guy out of here. Ooh. Didn't realize he was almost dead. Ooh, Ogrimal. There's a couple champs here. Okay. That's what was going down. That's what was going down. Fine, cleansing. There we go. Knew it would work eventually. Yeah, Race. I got the same thing too. Yeah, I got a mule that's got. I have like 4 of every rune, but beyond that, like, you know, once you have like 25 Ohm runes, it's like, what do you do at that point? You know. Cube 'em up. John says good gear on a Novasork. Plan on doing a Smite Tally. Should I farm for Enigma gear after getting to Hell, or just focus on finishing Hell? Well, you could kind of do either one. Like if you're talking single player there, Sean. I've done it before where I just got to Act 3 and I just instantly farmed LK. Really personal preference. You could go either way. You want to farm LK straight from that point or move on. You could even just do LK, just try to get lucky. Maybe do it for a few hours. You'll get like a bunch of charms and stuff that can really help you out. Even if it's just like 12 to life, or you'll find like 14 to life, 5 hit recovery charms and stuff like that at LK, and maybe some other stuff, and that'll help you out. And yeah. Ray said as long as runes have been in the game, he's never skipped one. He just cubes all of them up. I mean, I guess I would if you could literally just throw them in your cube and cube them up. But because you have to get all those like chipped gems and stuff, like I ain't saving every chipped and flawed gem I find too. I don't know. Just me though. Just me. Make sure this doesn't run out. Yeah, so what Saffron says there, yeah, those hulls maps are actually very super easy to read. But also if you're on single player, every map's easy to read, right? It's all exposed. But yeah, it is super convenient that they really mailed in all of Act 5 for Diablo 2, huh? Really mailed it in. They're like, yeah, we're only gonna have a couple of maps with like some little variations on them. There you go. Oh, I was trying to read and look what it got. My boy Emilio. Poor guy. Unique hatchet, ICP. I don't know the ICP reference there, but ICP is from around Detroit, right? So. Oh, I need the mercenary. No mercenary, that's annoying. Oh, this guy. Yeah, even though I'm from around Detroit, I'm actually not an ICP expert. Shocking, I know. I drink rock and rye, and from around Detroit, don't listen to ICP. Crazy. Elf says, have to head out. Have a great rest of the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Okay, where was I? Tal Ordan. Cube these yeah, Saffron, all of Neotech minions are immune to cold, if I'm also not mistaken. I believe that is true. Zorkon got level 93 terrorized Countess, got an Elrude. Probably the most rare one for her to drop. You're more likely to get like an Ist or something. I'm kind of joking there, but... Oh yeah, never got my mercenary back. Go get my Emilio. Oh, I misclicked too. Don't forget, fellas, on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me, yeah? Make sure you give that like button a little hit. Looking around at something real quick. Oh, okay, all right. Dun-dun-dun. Get your cold aura up, bro. You ain't helping me out if you ain't got it up. Cracks me up how it takes 6 years for the aura to start working. Kind of annoying, especially when you got budget gear and you trying to keep him alive, and he won't keep his aura up to stay alive, and yeah, not enough cows to be worth it. Jordan, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, Saffron, nice.
Even on Twitch, I hopped over to YouTube to hit like.
Oh, Raced, what a legend, hitting like on YouTube, even when he's watching on Twitch. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, got the wrong hand out here. Typical Phil move again. Watch my mercenary, make sure he doesn't die. Another champion here hiding, huh? Korun. Here's one that's gonna really pain people. We're just gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave it linger. Gonna leave it linger. Check these out in a second. Report Invoker says can't hit monsters consistently enough with hammers, huh? Yeah, if you want to hit each individual monster, you really got to telly stomp them. And then you got to. I don't usually play hammers unless I have teleport, unless like on a playthrough, because then you just kind of spin them up. You just kind of spin, 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 run away. You just kind of do one of these moves as the monsters are chasing after you. But I'm not a huge fan of hammers. Oh, another trap skiller. A little bit of a gap there, but another trap skiller. Boom. Jewel not so good, but throw Colossus Blade of Quickness. Ooh, would have been cool. An FCR 80 mana with all those resistances on it. That's a pretty solid ring there, Jordan. I don't know trade values or anything like that. That probably would be a question coming next, but I would use that ring. I would use that. Ah, come on. Especially with the higher fire res, that's pretty sick. Since Spirit doesn't have fire res on it, you could like get away with not using something like Alder's Boots that has like the 50 fire res. Having that 30 there, and then you could just have like a couple small charms or something. 7 MF, like 4 fire res, and like stuff like that to make up for it. Or if you get lucky, get a skiller with like a little fire res on it. Nailbert, appreciate you. Very kind of you. The man, appreciate you. Psychonaut, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. Is that that's a song, right? But it doesn't make any sense when it's not being sung, so I think I got that one. I usually don't pick up on things, but I think it's a song. Is that like Sixpence None the Richer or something like that? I would almost crack. Ooh, damage to demons, attack rating demons, mana leech. Let's go. I'd crack up if that was actually correct. I don't know where that band name came from, but Matthew, what's going on? Hammer and cows, exactly. Give her the zoom so we can see what's up. Can't skip the jewel, fellas. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Oh, right when Battle Orders runs out. Game's trying to get me. Wasn't my fault. It's not my fault. Why, we want to get the concentration aura out too, huh? Maybe. Woo. Got him. Yeah, not the fastest cow killer, but we get the job done. We getting the job done. Oh, the wall's gonna block all my hammers. All right. Look at the time. Cows is almost up. I think we're gonna call that a day on the stream, fellas. We'll go farm some laundry. Farm some laundry. Fold laundry. Fold laundry is what I meant to say. So Twitch, we'll send you over to I don't know all these people. He's got a lot of people watching him already. Let's go. Where'd he go at? Why don't I see him? We'll send you over to Sir Fox. We're talking about him later. 8MD's your band name? Interesting. Gotcha. I thought it was something else there. I didn't know what you were doing there, CB, but yeah. We'll send you guys over to Sir Fox on Twitch here, so peace out to you guys. And everybody, Twitch and YouTube, hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming over the weekend or anything like that. Maybe we'll see. Probably get a video done, maybe something like that. I am pretty busy the next couple days, but appreciate you guys. Peace out. And make sure you keep slaying. Woo.